leaving the hostel. It's 3:15 in the morning, and I'm walking the half mile from top of Georgia to the trailhead. There's another guy following me. We were the only two in our room, and all the other 3 rooms are full. One guy got up at 2 o'clock this morning vomiting everywhere. Woke us up. He took a shower in the bathroom because he was vomiting everywhere. So the guy in the bunk across from me said, if it was earlier, I would have hiked. I would have hiked out of here. So I rolled over. I couldn't sleep. So I knew he was awake. So I whispered over to him, and I said, "Hey, I'm up for a night hike. Are you?" He goes, "Hell yeah, I'm out of here." So at 3 o'clock in the morning, at 2:45, I was already packed anyway because I planned on leaving early in the morning, and I've just packed up a couple of things that I had, and I was out of there at 3:05 this morning. I was outside. I didn't want to stay. I had to go to the bathroom. I just went in the woods. There was no freaking way I was going in that bathroom to catch whatever hit this guy's gut. So here it is, 3:20 a.m. and I'm hiking up this mountain road to the trailhead at Dick's Creek. Oh God, I love night hiking. I wanted the night hike, but I didn't know it was going to be under these circumstances. But it's actually a beautiful night. No stars are out, but it's like, it feels like it's like 45 degrees. It's not bad at all. So the adventure today begins in 8.8 miles. We'll probably hit it at sunrise. We leave Georgia and we're crossing into North Carolina. Where's my buddy? Yeah. No, he hasn't. He was putting on his boots and having a liquid breakfast out on the porch. He said, "Go ahead." So I figured I'd come up here, because it's an uphill walk. And then I can take a break up here at the trailhead. Wait for him. So continue to see how the morning goes. All right. It is, what is this anyway? Saturday, March 30th at 3:20 a.m. All right, baby. Later. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It came out pisser. I can actually see. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, we're recording. All right. Okay, folks. It's 5 a.m. We're still hiking. We thought we ran into some critters back there, but all that we saw, I kept thinking there were eyes looking back at us, right? So we're hiking and we're hiking. We get closer and closer. There was a tent. Totally faked me out. All right. Yeah, I really like night hiking. This is probably the best. Totally different than daytime. Not scary at all either. Nope. I mean, look at this headlamp. I mean, I can see. I know you guys can see. It's cool. All right. I can't talk and go uphill here. All right, later. But we're still moving. Oh. Chris behind me, he didn't have a trail name. I said this afternoon, I said, You'll get one at some point. So he's got a new one now. It's called Night Owl. He now has his trail name with a good story to go with it. How he got chased out of a hostel in the middle of the morning, pre-dawn. All right. I'm going to put you away later. Okay. All right, it's 6:30. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got to raise my headlamp. Oh, it's coming off my head. Oh, I don't want to lose that. Shit. There we go. Nah, that's better. Oh, come down just a little bit. Okay. All right. Ooh. It's 6:30 a.m. We're still hiking. We're coming up on, what was this? Muskrat?
Plum Orchard.
Oh, Plum Orchard. We're only a couple of 100 yards from Plum Orchard. We're going to have to keep our voices down so we don't wake up everybody. But it's, so we've done almost 5 miles already and the sun hasn't even come up yet. I love it. I'm going to be like this guy I follow, One Step and I. His name is Dan Haley. He goes by Nightcrawler. He's doing the, I think he's doing the CDT or the PCT. I forgot what. No, CDT he's doing, right. He's a funny guy. He hikes. He leaves at 4 a.m. all the time. He hikes pre-dawn. But anyway, I'm doing one of his hikes this morning. Pre-dawn hike. So as soon as the sun, we have two mountains to summit very shortly, and one of them, that's where we're going to stop and have breakfast and watch the sun come up. That should be, hopefully, we're not socked in or something. So that should be nice. Getting a little hungry. But it's 6:30. We got an hour. The sun will be up in an hour. See, do you hear voices? Do you hear stuff? Yeah, I did too. Yeah, it could be. Oh, an owl could be. Yeah, hear all kinds of stuff out here in the middle of the night. But this is cool. I like this. I really like this a lot. The only thing you're missing is views. There's no views, and there's no telling how high you got to climb to. That's the other thing. We had a couple of mountains we just went over. It's like, where's the top of this thing? Because you can't see. You can only see, 100 feet in front of you with the headlight. And so you just keep climbing and climbing and climbing. Finally, you get to the top and you go, oh, here it is. All right. Yeah, I love this. This is the Pexel Arc Hall. It's the 350 lume headlamp. I just love this thing. Look at, and I'm on setting number 2. You should see setting number 3. That's like having a freaking floodlight out here. But you don't need that kind of power. 2, look how far it's shining. 2 is perfect. So I have that, and then I also have my backup. It weighs 1 ounce. It's 360 looms, and that's in my pack. Remember, a couple of months ago on my shakedown hike, those of you that are following me, how my headlamp shit the bed at night. I'm trying to get to Black Gap over there on Springer Mountain. It took me like 45 minutes to fix the freaking thing in the dark. So I learned my lesson. I carry 2 headlamps, and my backup, like I said, is only 1 ounce. So that's worth taking, especially if you're doing night hikes. You do not want to have your light go out on you. I tried hiking with my phone. It's really hard to do. So that's part of my safety equipment now, is that second headlamp. Okay, so I think I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna pay attention here to the trail. Okay, talk to you later. All right, Look what I see. Look at what I see. Keep looking. Keep looking. We've been looking for this friggin' thing for the last hour. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Georgia down into North Carolina. And there we go. Night owl. Okay. 9:30. We've been at it since 3 a.m. Oh, God. We've gone 9 miles, though, so we're almost 10 for 10. 10 miles by 10 o'clock, but we're not going to make it because we're having breakfast. We're stopping here, and we're going to have breakfast. I haven't eaten, and Chris has got to eat, too, so... we got nice water right here. Look at that. So I gotta dilute that Gatorade. It's a little too acidy for me. It's giving me heartburn. So I'm gonna dilute that a little bit. I bought a gallon of Gatorade yesterday to fill all my jugs, but I had to give a little bit of it away last night. I ran out of capacity. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to have oatmeal and regular breakfast and relax. That was an intense morning. All right. Look at what I came up on. Bly Gap, the tree, the very famous tree that everybody takes their friggin' picture with. All right, I'll do a selfie. We'll have to do the selfie thing. Whew. 12 o'clock. Man. Putting in the miles today. Look at this view, though. I mean, we are up here. It's just beautiful. I got a shelter coming up here in about 2 miles. And then I got to make a decision here. Been thinking about getting off. We got a bad front coming. You're talking snow, temperatures 25 degrees, 30-mile-an-hour winds. So I'm considering going to Franklin for 24 hours. And waiting it out, let Mother Nature do her thing instead of me trying to live through it, I think. I'm on the fence. I gotta see where these camping spots are. If they're in a hole, I might just set up and hunker down. I'll be protected from the hills around me. Still thinking. I called the shuttle. He wanted almost $50 to come and get us on the fire road. That's too expensive. So, I have some other numbers I could call, but I'm going to go to the shelter, see if there's anybody else that wants to go into town, and then we'll just split it. So it might work out. I don't think I want to sit through a freaking snowstorm up here. And the problem is too, if you're at a certain level, you could end up with a nice storm, and that's not too cool either, because now you got limbs and branches coming down. So, decision time. It's all starting tonight, so I gotta get off today. Storms are gonna be tonight into tomorrow. So, decisions. Weigh everything out here. Okay. Oh, got a campsite over here, I think. There's something going on over here. Oh, we got a shelter. Oh, this is the shelter. Oh, wow. I thought it was 2 miles away. Okay. Well, let's see who's here. Probably nobody. It's too nice to be sitting around a shelter, so they're probably all out making miles. All right. We're at Raven Rock Trail. Oh, that just takes it to an overlook. All right, I'll get back to you. All right. So there's just one guy there. He was from Germany, having lunch. So I looked at everything. Next shelter is 4.8 miles. So that puts me in there around 3 o'clock this afternoon. So hopefully it's standing Indian shelter, I think. So I'll take a look at it. If it's down low in a hole, I'll probably just stay there, hunker down, and weather it out with other people. I'm sure there'll be other people there. Ooh, this looks nice. Coming through here. Yeah. Oh. Nice little canopy. Oh, this looks really nice. I like this. Looks like they trimmed it too. Look at that. It's like a tunnel. This is pretty cool. Alright. Talk to you later. Man. It's 1 o'clock. Still walking. Alright. Let me give you a little review on top of Georgia Hostel. I'm going to have to change my rating. It's I give it a 4. I gave it a 1 before, but they've come a long way. Pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice. The mail drop was only $2 for the mail drop. I don't know why in one of the guidebooks it says $2 a day to hold your mail. But my box was there 10 days, and when I got there, he said $2. So I just paid the $2. So there must be a misprint somewhere in the guidebook. So that was nice. Showers were nice and clean. Bathrooms were clean. The bunks, I'm deducting a star because the bunks were not comfortable. It's just I ended up. They have those camp mattresses that are covered in vinyl. Ooh, interesting hole right there. A log with a hole. I don't know if you can see it. I laid there for just a few minutes to relax. I almost couldn't move after that. I almost threw my back out again. That's the whole idea of me not sleeping in a tent or on the floor of a hostel. Not a hostel, shelter. So I ended up putting my air mattress on top of the other mattress, the Army cot mattress, and that worked out good. I was fine after that. So if you have an air mattress, prepare to use it. Otherwise, it's not a very comfortable sleep. Prices are reasonable for soda, pizza. They have pizza there, and very reasonable. They took us into town. Oh, yeah, you saw that. I showed you that yesterday. This is mainly just a review on the hostel itself. So I would recommend, stopping there, even though a couple of the guests appear to have gotten sick, not due to the hostel. They contracted the virus 2 to 3 days prior to getting there, so you can't blame them for that. But if people leave there and they get sick in 2 to 3 days, and then they're picking up the virus from there. So it seemed to be very, very clean. They clean for 2 hours with bleach. They go over everything. So I don't think there'll be an issue there. So I recommend staying there. Nice guy. He was a little quiet. He didn't do much talking. He had 2 women that were kind of running the whole show. I don't know who they were, but so that's my review. Okay, I've got some people down here sitting on a log. I haven't seen too much. Well, I've seen the regulars that I normally see day to day. Been passing each other back and forth. So let me see who this is. I don't know who this is. This looks like a new guy. I have to break him in on the trail. Bye. Whew. It's 10 minutes to 2. Still. 11 hours walking. 11 hours friggin' hiking here. Oh, look at this. Look at this view. Yeah, we are up here. Okay. Let me get the peak finder and see what we're looking at.